Hi everyone. I'm here to tell a few stories that started with my dad telling some stories. Now, if I can find the right page here on my computer, this I wrote in 1989, but the beginning of my dad's stories came years and years earlier. This one's called "A Skeleton in Our Closet." All my life, I've been listening to my dad's stories. At bedtime, around a campfire, while taking long car rides, Dad would entertain everyone with tales from his childhood. Being poor in the Depression was no oddity for him. Everyone was poor in his world. I heard how, as a child, he walked many blocks to a cookie factory to buy a bag full of broken cookies for 25 cents, only to find they were sold out. I must have started to cry, Dad told me, because the lady behind the counter went into the back room, and after banging around there, she came out with a bag full of broken cookies for me. This is only one of the many stories that I heard over and over, but never have tired of listening to. I remember hearing about the water fight Dad had with his sister Bee, starting with a little spritz and ending up with buckets and hose. Being sneaky, Dad reloaded his bucket at the kitchen sink and waited for Bee to come under the window. When he heard the yard gate creak, he let the water fly. Dad didn't wait long to find out how his victim reacted, because it wasn't his sister he doused, it was his stepfather. Not a very nice man. After so many years of storytelling, I thought I heard everything, but on my last visit to Illinois, I found out about the time Dad's mother went to jail. I couldn't believe my ears. When Grandma Vera was alive, I knew her as a kind, loving woman who liked to hug and used Lithuanian words as she spoke broken English. No way could she have been a jailbird. Dad finally recounted his family story to me. This is what he said. When I was about 6, Mom was getting ready for her second wedding. She was widowed when I was 4. Family and neighbors were invited to an afternoon party at our house. Everyone brought food or something, including bootleg booze. The cellar was full of barrels and bottles. Oh, did I tell you this wedding was during the Prohibition period? Well, somehow the feds found out and raided our house. I watched as they chopped holes in the barrels and smashed the bottles, pouring everything down the sewer. Then they took Ma to jail. Someone bailed her out, so the wedding went on as planned, but before the reception got going, the local Calumet Park police showed up. The chief of police came and apologized to Mom and resupplied the party with more bootlegged booze. You see, he, another Lithuanian, was invited to the wedding too. This incident must not have tainted Grandma's reputation too much, at least not in the Lithuanian community she lived in. I can imagine folks laughing about it for ages. I only wonder why Dad took so long to tell me the story. If it is a family skeleton, it's one with a smile on its face. Do you have a skeleton in your closet? Are you ready to share it? Family stories are our history and should be passed down to cherish. Yes, one of my favorites of Dad's stories, and I recounted it in a column back in '89. So now I share it again today, and I hope you enjoy it. And my sweet grandma, I'll put a picture of her in my blog when I post this. Have a great day and come back again.